Welcome, everyone. This is Glenda Dawson, and you are here um, about to participate with our in our channeling sessions, where we channel the councils of light beings, whether they're the Council of Nine, Council of Eight, Council of 12, or just Council of Light Beings in general. We just like to say thank you for those that have been following us, have been with us, and for those that feel like they have a calling or they want to participate with us, please let me know. Send me an email at glendasmagicalcreations@gmail.com, and we can discuss the times and the days that we get together. And the more the merrier. We're trying not to put a limit on this because this is for all of us. And we feel that the oneness, the collaboration of all of us makes it the energy stronger. And also we experience higher dimensions in a greater way. So with that being said, today, all I'm going to do is just ask that everyone close their eyes and just surrender to this process and try to participate with us. So if you close your eyes and take 3 slow, deep breaths, allowing your body to really recycle the old air out and then new air in, and let your lungs cleanse, and your lungs will then take that cleansing energy and spread it and let it flow through your body. Now, if we give coordinates and you don't know how to travel there, all you have to do is set the intention that you will be at the coordinate. You will travel there. For everyone, each one of us travels in a different way. We start at 0, which is our bottom, our own individual 0. And then we go to the coordinate, whether by intention or we just go there. Envision ourselves traveling to that place. And when we say we see things, we may just know it or feel it. We're experiencing it in different ways. You don't have to actually physically see it. You could see it with your third eye, or you can just envision it in your own way. Again, 3 more deep breaths. Now I'm asking the councils to step in and let us experience what they want us to experience. Usually these sessions, there's healing that occur, whether within us or around us, or though for those that watch this. And by doing healing, it also heals around us. And it also travels out and adds to the positive energy of this universe, which is the intention of these councils. So we can then ascend to the next dimension, ascend to the reality of love, of understanding, of higher spirituality, a greater understanding of who we really are and who are we're supposed to be at this very moment.
I'm getting 3, 6, 7, 9 sapphire. 3, 6, 7, 9 sapphire.
Okay, this is on a personal level. Each one of us is going to receive from this experience the healing that we personally need. I personally see the beautiful sapphire crystal smack in the middle of wherever this is. I think it's a cave. And it's lit up. The sapphire is glowing really, really bright. And you can feel that energy. I apologize. Go ahead.
It's a dragon's playground.
Oh, there you go.
And there are many gathered, all assortment of colors. But my blue dragon is in her heyday, if you will. She's just besotted with the fact that we're in a sapphire cave. She doesn't always take to a lot of pampering, but this moment she is.
I see the dragons. I'm experiencing the energy from that crystal, by the way. It is going up and down my spine.
The sapphire blue is cool and calming energy, and yet there's a white energy core, if you will, that keeps a warm presence in it. Some people can think blue and be cold. It would be cold, but no, there's a coolness, yes, but there's also warmth radiating from it. It's asking us to leave our fears at the pedestal and allow the waves of joy to replace it.
There's a lot of healing energy streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And now I am seeing each and every one of you turning into your dragon. Miriam, yours is a beautiful emerald green.
Yeah, I had already experienced that. It's green.
Yeah.
It's emerald green. It had this green emerald between its teeth. His open mouth. Beautiful green emerald.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting, the dragons maintain their color in this blue crystal cave. They're not necessarily, the color of the sapphire doesn't necessarily alter the perception of their true colors.
Mhm. And the sapphire is basically there to give healing energy and to kind of protect them while they're just playing around. Shield them from any danger.
And for those who are listening, let that healing energy stream into your body and let it fill the place that needs healing, because it's good for everyone to, by healing yourself, you are healing the planet. So to take as much of this energy into your body, also into your spirit. Let it stream, let it full of joy go through your whole soul, it's specifically your body to start with, but it feels everything that is just around your body, filling up your aura with this beautiful green, beautiful heart color of healing.
Give it a few minutes or seconds anyway, moments. So everyone has a chance to just absorb that energy.
The dragons are forming a circle around the sapphire and connecting their wings, and the tips of their wings are kind of molding into the crystal, if you will, to add their own personal energies to the healing that is being emanating from it.
Yes, I'm actually feeling and seeing each one of us connect that way with our wings. You probably are feeling some type of movement or something in the middle, smack middle of your back.
Mhm.
I'm feeling the third eye really vibrate and like a band around the head that starts and ends in the third eye.
When you said that, I've sensed a energy orb that formed in my third eye and then immediately went into the center of my head.
Pineal gland.
Mm-hmm. And it's giving energy out to the sapphires and diamonds that are in my chakra lines. And I'm getting a sense that some of the dragons, including my own, are needing to fly, to raise their vibration even higher. And they do so in flight.
Mhm.
So by one, they're starting to peel off, fly out of the cave, but into a beautiful galaxy lit by stars and nebulas and all kinds of beautiful, beautiful light, energy, gifts of creation. And as they fly, there's this sapphire light that follows them and disperses out. And yet it's still a solid visual line. It's really cool. And sprinkling like pixie dust, that sapphire energy throughout the galaxy.
Now there, I see some have decided to fly towards some of their hiding places on Earth,
Mm.
like Mount Shasta, where they're circling and sprinkling that fairy dust to shield from everyone's vision where they are existing.
Mhm. And while it's a shield to protect them, it also, in an intriguing kind of way, sends more energy out and yet keeps them veiled.
Mhm. And Miriam, that emerald green is just getting brighter and brighter.
And I see it close to a cave that is open to the ocean.
Mhm.
The dragon can swim in and out. Although it's not from this dimension, it's a higher dimension.
Mhm.
It's invisible for just our dimension eyes. It's invisible. It's there. It's connecting with the whales and the dolphins. And immediately when I say that, I hear the music that they're making. Very high vibration music. Also, you can't hear it with your physical ears, but if you
Mm.
go up higher, you start to hear it. It's this beautiful, beautiful sound. Sounds.
Yes.
And it's helping. It's helping around the earth. So making this negative grid thinner. This negative grid that is still around the earth.
Mhm.
It's making it thinner.
Yes.
And then more light can stream into this dimension. More and more light.
Yes. And no matter where you are, you hear the echoes of the waves. And you hear the whales, the dolphins communicating with the dragons.
Mm.
Beautiful sounds that to us is like music. But they understand each other. They understand that this is the time to multiply that healing energy and that sort of protective energy. So Miriam, like you said, making it brighter and brighter.
And everyone can connect to this.
Mhm.
This music. Everyone who opens herself, himself to this lovely sound. Then let it stream. Let it vibrate through you. Just receive, just receive. And then again, you give it, receive it.
And yes, I'm also seeing now that the more that the dragon moves their wings, I could actually see the energy that they're creating.
Mm.
Sort of very light. And now it's getting brighter and brighter and brighter. Stronger, if you will. It's kind of like they're gearing up to always suddenly stop and let it resonate and send it out.
Yeah, and so many more colors are from all the other dragons are weaving into this. into this atmosphere. It's just spreading and spreading with all these beautiful rainbow colors.
Mm.
It speaks to the unity of the family that
Yeah.
the dragons share not only amongst themselves, but with all life. And they take particular delight in the sea animals.
Because they love the sound.
Love the sound, and there's a greater sense of abandonment, I think, in the water.
Mm.
More freedom to do the unexpected, to move in ways that sometimes our four-legged or two-legged creatures are kind of bound to the earth in a dynamic sense. And in the water, there's the freedom to move as they wish.
Mhm.
And that speaks to us in that when we free ourselves from that which weighs us down, we can have that same freedom of movement.
Mhm. Now I'm hearing, going to be here for a moment or two, and they're already getting ready to send us off to a different place.
Mm-hmm.
Now that each one of us individually received our own personal healing to what exactly we needed, now we're going to be sent to coordinates 52781. 52781. Again, if you don't know how to go there, just set the intention and surrender to going there. Trust yourself and trust this. Seems like we are in a planet that is all water. And the dragons are there. But they are going in and out of the water. They fly around and then they go in. They're able to breathe underwater, just like they're able to breathe above water. And at this moment, I am hearing we're showing you that no matter how different we all are, we could all exist lovingly and united, helping each other. Whether we are in a planet where there's only water, or whether a planet where there's a combo, or a planet where there's only matter. Humanity is under the false idea that they have to be separate. That's the only way that they can live, and that's the only way that they can succeed. And what they don't understand is to survive and continue from day one to now. So we have learned to work with each other, protect each other, and protect those that cannot protect themselves. It is not too late for humanity, but it is getting close. This is the time for the lessons to be learned, to open your eyes, and that sense of separation be gone. It is time for unity, for the oneness that you are meant to be in. And it doesn't mean that you have to agree with everything and everyone. It just means you have to understand we're all the same, even if we're different. So why not participate and join each other and uplift each other instead of bringing each other down? When is humanity going to realize that every time you put someone else down, you put yourself down? And it continues. And that is why you stay in that 3D density. That is why it is harder and harder to move up, to ascend. There are many beings on earth at this moment trying to let humanity know that together they can do this. Together they can ascend and allow their true spiritual self to rise above the 3D density. That negative energy that's holding all of you down. Just let go and bring love into your heart and let it flourish there. Bring compassion into your life and let it flourish there. Be the best that you can be at any given time. And work on yourself so then you can unite and continue to exist for many, many days to come.
And let go of all these old dogmas, religion. Make yourself free. Embrace yourself. Love yourself. And feel the joy when you connect, when you recognize your own light in someone else's light. When your hearts start streaming full of love for each other. There's so much freedom and joy to experience when we open our hearts in that love stream. And let love create. Expand, expand, expand. This new world that we are creating together. We are going to create this new birth. No more suffering. Let's learn to forgive.
Yes. At this moment, take a nice deep breath. Let that unified energy come in and exhale the ununified energy. Every single time you exhale now, just release anything you doesn't work for you anymore. Anything that you find that if you let go, it would uplift you instead of holding you down. And there may be moments that you may find yourself teary-eyed during this session. It's okay. Let it go, let release. You may not realize what you're releasing, but just release and let the healing take place. We're rising above all that is keeping us down. One breath at a time. Jess, I feel that you're getting something now.
I was envisioning snowdrops. What you said, one breath at a time, and I just started to see the individual uniqueness of a snowflake, and you have thousands and thousands and thousands that fall at once, and we collectively call it snow. But yet that snowdrop, that individual snowflake, has its own unique dimensions, its own design, and yet it is still snow. It's still part of the collective. And there's a constant recycling that once it falls to the earth, it may melt right away, it may not, but eventually it goes back to the earth, and from the earth it goes back to the sky.
Yes.
And if we allow ourselves, we can embrace that process. Excuse me. We can divest ourselves of that which holds us down as we fall through the air and transmute in the earth and be transformed as we sift through the soil and find those nooks and crannies and eventually into a stream and into a river and into the ocean and back up to the sky. As it's that same individual has been part of the air, has been part of the unique property of snow. It has been part of the earth. And that is assimilate for us, because we are very similar in that regard. We're not an independent soul that only needs ourselves. We exist to be able to be part of the whole. Without the whole, we realize how little we have. So allow yourself to be unique, be who you are, but understand the importance of the rest of the world around us and how that world feeds us and supports us and loves us.
For those that are watching, continue taking those slow, deep breaths. And just let that energy continue to circulate as you bring the conduit, or you breathe it in and you exhale. Feel that healing occurring. And allow it to happen. Surrender to it. This is the time to let go. Just starting a new year, still in January. The best time to recycle, to declutter, to start fresh without bringing whatever happened prior with you into this new energy. This is the year of not only manifestation, but of greatness in the way we look at things, wonder in the way we experience things. And this is the year where all get an opportunity to rise above the negativity, to rise above what doesn't serve us any longer. We will be tested, but just stay true to yourself. And allow those ropes to be cut and set you free. Now, everybody's ready. They're sending us someplace else. 7, 2, 3, 5, 1. Seven, 2, 3, 5, 1. Miriam, they've asked me to ask you first how you're experiencing it.
Well, I see many colors, and it seems from a far distance as a beautiful meadow full of flowers. And it feels like earth.
Mm-hmm. But it's not like the present time. It feels like a long time ago. And things were a little more free to roam. When all living things were able to just be.
So it's not disturbed. It's beautiful, clean. Healthy. Butterflies, insects, all colors, also colorful. Birds.
Mhm.
What strikes me is the intensity of the color. We're not distracted by so many things that call upon our attention today. So you can see the vibrancy of life.
It's for me, it's very interesting. I'm feeling one side very cold and the other side very warm. It's like I'm standing smack in the middle of two different, completely different temperatures.
Mm. And do you experience sunshine from the side where you are warm?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Very, a very interesting experience, that's for sure.
This side that is cool is carrying the messages of the willow tree that's nearby.
Mm. Yes, I feel the roots. Feel the roots of the willow as it is down searching for water, liquid. Feel it communicating with Mother Earth for all intents purposes. And I feel it digging or bringing up that energy into its leaves and just spreading it out.
It's asking you to listen to its message in the wind.
Mhm. And it's basically saying to remember to be, to flow, to go with the flow, to remember that it's easier to bend than to just break.
Mm-hmm.
It is easier to go and spread positive energy than it is to spread negative energy. It is easier to have compassion than to judge. It is easier to have empathy and love than hate. It takes less energy to smile than it does to frown. It is easier to grab the energy from the sun, the brightness, than it is to grab it from the darker days. To remember that lightness in general is easier. It is up to us to choose, though. And that we are given the free will to choose between love and compassion versus hate and judgment. But it's a lot reminding us that it's a lot easier to just choose light and love, sunshine, empathy, compassion. And that will continuously keep us rising above what's holding negativity down, holding us down. To go with the flow.
Yeah, this last vision reminds us to connect us every day with our Mother Earth.
Mhm.
Send her love, receive her love.
Yes. Feel that energy. Now that that energy is flowing out of us also, they're asking us to spread it out. To remember to continue on the positive path.
And our dragons are there to support us and encourage us and to bless us with wisdom.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Now they're asking us to go back down. And from this moment on, to continue spreading that beautiful, loving energy, healing energy from within, since we have it inside of us. We're able to continue lighting those fires, lighting those candles, and allowing it to spread through all living things. So ladies and everyone else, please go to your zeros nice and slow where you started. Bringing yourself down, slowing down, slow, slow. Little more, Jazz. Take a nice deep breath. And on the exhale, you may all open your eyes and come back to the present reality. It's amazing how much brighter everything is. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, Miriam, for joining and being part of this beautiful, beautiful channeling session. Namaste, and we love you all. Till next time, stay well, stay blessed. Goodbye.